Right, here we go. I usually am tired. Not a day passes by that I don't have a conversation about my race, my body, my people's history. I'm tired. We, the bastards of the Ronald Reagan era, or the Thatcher era, fight the good fight for just a moment of salvation. I want to drown in something other than the sorrows of Black Death, my own 7 seas of disappointment, full of scattered ashes composed of the memories of men I once knew, laughter I've not heard in years I do so desperately hold on to. I'm tired. I want to dance, exorcise these brightly lit demons away. Who are my roots? Sing to me in tongues and accents only Yemaya knows how to baptize me in holy water. I am a child of your joy. Don't let me be lost in an Atlantic abyss, because right now I don't know where I'm swimming to. My breath is shorter every day and I am tired. I go to a club. I forget talks of Chicago's gentrification. I push out of my mind sterilized Boricua mothers, cut from their divinity, they bleed through me. I shift my eyes from migrants, never making it across the sea. I paint my face. I comb my hair. I look good. These digs, they hide my imperfections. I don't look at the tag. I know a woman of color made it, but I want to dance. I want to dance and pretend I'm exorcising these brightly lit demons away. I need this night. I need this moment of joy, no matter the cost. This moment brought to you in part by capitalism, its trademark. Nothing is authentic after all. No. I am drunk on house music, vodka, and lemonade. I shake my hips to the beat because it's all I know. I laugh with my friends. I go to the bathroom. Sitting next to the sink is a woman. She has cases with her. She has laid out toiletries in case any other club goer wants a spritz of fragrance, a tampon, some wipes. She looks at me. I return her gaze. She reminds me of my godmother. Short frame, skinny thick, trimmed hair. Eyes that have seen so much, that say so much. A history most of us here could never cope with carrying on our backs whilst our children lay with it, clinging for stability. A history woven into fabric, threads with the traces of blood of children born to the mercy of a sword, engraved with the words for king and country, for stars and stripes. Hi. Hello. It's only 1 a.m. and this debauchery will last until 4, and I ask her, how are you? I am tired, she whimpers. I do not say I am tired too. I do not tell her that it's okay. I do not move, I do not speak. In that moment, I felt like a coward. In that moment, I know we can never stop being tired. This club, this night, this is assembly line manufactured happiness. True expressions can happen, but I can't escape the truth. I begin to wonder, where is she from? Who is her mother? Where are her daughters? Can she trace her history through her scars? Does she wear the routes of her journey all over her body? I wonder about the white gaze and its condemnation of black motherhood. Women who will sit in a bathroom selling trinkets until 4 a.m., who spend time cleaning, caring, struggling, carrying a staged history of spectacle, a weapon of mass destruction for consumption. The space fills with the sounds of drunken chatter, and our moment is over. I leave silently. The politics of shades of blackness, labor, hierarchies, our truths accompany me on the walk home. It feels like walking on hot coals, cold, wet British pavement. Where did they get the money to build such a society? Time has passed. I am still tired. My feet swollen with scars of burning coals. I dance. I dance as I walk through large structures, the great British phallic houses of pricks. Within its walls hangs a painting of Elizabeth I telling Raleigh to go find new lands for colonies, gold, and riches. Photograph me in all my tacky glory. Head wrap the crown. Photograph one small dance. A silent bomb of resistance. I ain't sorry. I don't give a fuck chucking my deuces up. submission. Right. This one doesn't really have a title, but it is about, it's about feminism, right? Maybe I can be in the movement for liberation, for freedom of a solely sexual expression. If I fight for smashing booty standards that my skin never meets, will I maybe be a woman then? If I ignore an industry that peddles bleach for the flesh of those as beautiful as God, if I negate the scars on the backs of those foremothers and fathers of mine who were stolen, natives who died from the crushing weight of the holy word, if I let you speak for me on large platforms while I stand mute, letting you sell my culture on this cyber auction block, if I allow your hands to tug at my clothing, defend your right to put your hands on my hair, if I allow myself to forget cut, mutilated black hands as rubber trophies, if I allow my lightness to be closer to your whiteness for safety, if I forget my mother's darkness and abject childhood poverty, if I permit the destruction of a people's dignity so you can continue to collect your mint Nikes oh so cheaply, if I forget that I am a tool used by a 700-year-old machine, a social construct, yet a lived reality of fear and death, if I tell you your feminism, that your solidarity is for white women, can I still be a woman too? Next one. And this is the last one. All of your loves look the same. Milky flesh and straight hair, speckles of brown and yellow, I've been told they are the most beautiful in the world. I dare not remind you of my own flesh, of the weight carried inside this shell. Are my curves just enough to incite a fantasy? Is my language what you want to hear? The soundtrack for your mental smut? Do I smell like an island, salt and spice? Forbidden immigrant, the other woman? The in-between layover? You devour us like fruit. We are only good for a certain time before we spoil. Pick off the skin until you've eaten our entire sweetness completely. Put our remains on the pile for your compost, a heap of discarded black and brown flesh we burn into oblivion. Why did you return? And why did you ghost again? Am I too much now? Am I too dark, my flavor too radical, my tongue too sharp, my aged hips too wide, my lips too full of content and rage? Is it difficult to understand that I've been carved from an ancient piece of onyx and I will not be ashamed of it? Difficult to understand a precious stone when you can't wear it, isn't it? Difficult to love a woman when you can't consume her, isn't it? I want you to wrap your arms and legs around me and remain cold. Bury your head in my hair and inhale your own acidic bile. Look me in the eyes, fixate on their darkness. See yourself with every one of your loves and attempt to discern a difference in their eyes and see none. Realize it was only me, for I too am worthy of love. P.S. I tire of men who profess the desires of exploring my body's ancient history, its tales of warmth and depth, the topography of mountains and rivers. What does my waterfall taste like? It's fresh water. I wear the routes of famous voyages, so much to trace and rediscover, but they always go back to the same woman, a mirror reflection of his ex, and that ex, and that ex, and that ex. Thank you all. Thank you. Do you need help?
You okay?
I thought I was good.
Pasta in the hole.
Oh.
Cut now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.